guys would stand, we're going to do the pledge and the prayer real quick. I'll just go ahead and do the prayer. Dear Lord, we just thank you so much for the day we have, the beautiful weather. Dear Lord, we just ask that you be with us. Dear Lord, we ask that you continue to be with our water department as they've been working hard to repair and get the much needed repairs done for our people in the county so they can get water again. We thank you for them, dear Lord, and the time they spent. We also ask that you be with people in our community that have lost loved ones, dear Lord, and certain families have lost several loved ones. We just ask that you be with them, and the Allen family, and anybody else that's lost someone. We ask that you be with us tonight at this meeting. Dear Lord, everything we do will be betterment for this county, and we just thank you for the blessings you've given us. In your life name we pray. Amen. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Do I have a motion to accept the bills and claims, payments and transfers?
I'll make a motion to accept bills and claims and payments and transfers.
All righty, Michael.
Second.
Second by Bo. All right. All in favor, say aye. Aye. I skipped over the minutes, so let's do the minutes. Same thing for the minutes. I have a motion to approve the minutes from last meeting.
Motion.
Motion by Bo.
Second.
Second by Michael. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right. We have the treasurer's February 25 financial statement. We just need an acknowledgement. If somebody can acknowledge we've received that.
Knowledge we received.
All right, acknowledgement by Bo Bennett.
Second.
Second by Dale Bevan. Okay. I don't think we have to have a vote on acknowledgement like that, but okay. We need to acknowledge the clerk's February 2025 financial report. I need an acknowledgement on that, please.
Knowledge we received.
Okay, acknowledged by Bo Bennett.
Second.
Second by Michael McKinney. All right. Thank you for acknowledging those. All righty, so number 6 is we need to close the ARPA bank account. Ann, do you want to say something on that?
That's just where everything has now been transferred over to the Arch Fund, and that ARPA bank account is at 0, and we need to close it.
What will be zero?
The ARPA fund, it is 0. All the money's been moved.
When are we gonna correct the 106,000 and the 20,000 that we took out of the
That would be a question for the
Arch
court.
program?
That would be a question for the court to answer.
Well, last meeting, we amended the resolution, that was the resolution, to add the Paradise money, and we added the $20,000 for the my father's house.
We didn't say where's it gonna come from?
It's coming from the money that was in that resolution. We just moved the money around. The Arch program will not have as much of the money, my understanding, and the 100 and whatever that was for Paradise, and the $20,000 will come from all within that money. And we voted to, we amended the resolution, just like we amend resolutions and ordinance and budgets every day.
Thought we was gonna take it out of the general fund, $106,000.
I don't know what the meeting, but last meeting, we amended to take it out of the resolution. I don't have the resolution number. Anybody else have anything on that? I mean, did we vote on taking that?
Yes.
Okay. We voted on changing that resolution to reflect those changes.
It should be in your minutes.
024-25.
Okay.
It's not in the minutes that we voted on.
Resolution? Well, you amended it. I have to go back and fix those from the previous, from the previous one.
It's got a note here that you voted no.
Okay, here it is on X, on page,
It says 53.
It says 53. It's the
yeah, page 53. Amended resolutions 24, 25, ARPA funds. It says the approved to amend resolution 2425 ARPA funds with $20,000 to my father's house, $106,165 to Regional Business Park. All remaining unobligated funds as of April 23rd, 2024 will be obligated to the ARCH program. Passed with a motion by Jason Bullock and seconded by Michael McKinney.
Third page. in
Page
the minutes.
53.
Page 53.
Well, no, the third, it's the third page in the packet. It says 53 on the top. It'd be the third vote.
So you,
Did we ever get the motion there to close that account?
I make a motion that we close the ARPA account.
Second.
Motion by Michael, seconded by Bo. All in favor say aye. Those opposed? Okay. Number 7 is the Ohio County Hospital Annual Hazardous Waste Report. My understanding, I talked to David and Charlie a little bit about this today. They do this annually. Charlie has, we just have to acknowledge that we receive it from the hospital. He keeps it in his office on file, records if you ever want to see. And so I guess we have to have a vote that we received the annual hazardous waste report, and it'll be on file in Charlie's office. He has all the previous years also too. I need a motion for the, accept the waste report.
That's not in our packet. You said it's in his office.
That's in-
It's right here. It comes after
Oh.
the minutes,
Yeah, I see.
after Beth's.
Yeah, I see. Motion was received. I see it here. It's, right after
Okay.
the minutes.
And we do this annual, my understanding, and it, like I said, if you ever need the file, I don't know why we receive them, but the hospital gives us a report and Charlie just keeps it on file in the EMA office. I need a second.
I second.
Second by Larry Morphew. All righty, those in favor? Aye. Those opposed? All right, passes. Sheriff's bid opening for a vehicle. We only have one. Oh, wait, nobody fight over it. We only received one bid.
They put it in the paper, then it was sent to them, they kind of went through them, and they're giving us what they want. You all have a copy of it in your packets. Right after the hospital waste.
Okay, so this is just a bid for the truck, it's not the,
No, it's just bid.
okay, the bid for the truck, and they'll have to, I guess, lights and stickers or whatever they put on it, that'll be on another part of it. Because I think total it's gonna be like around 58, 59 maybe, or something like that.
What is it?
But this is a 24 Durango. The bid is $44,806. It is a 5.7 liter V8 Hemi. And all-wheel drive.
Who's it from?
And it is from Bachman Chevrolet, excuse me, Bachman Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep and Ram, Jeffersonville, Indiana. Jeffersonville, Indiana. And this is the only bid we got?
We need a motion to.
We need a motion to accept the
So
bid.
moved.
Or second.
Motion by Larry Morphew, second by Bo Bennett. There's the bid. All right. Let's vote. All in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed, none? Okay. Street Bridge project. I had to ask David a little bit about this, but when we voted on this project to go ahead and pursue the bridge project, we were to receive $355,000, my understanding, towards the project. Our part of the project, because it was gonna be around $415,000, so it's made us, our part, $59,000 that we voted on that we would pay. Part of that payment was, and this was recommended by the state, was that we had a engineer look over it, through the final bridge plans, through the bid documents for us and everything. We don't usually do it this way, but since the state said if you do it this way, we will get you the rest of the money, we went ahead and did it this way because it's a little bit more expensive than we want. But we have a contract agreement between AEI with a lump sum of $40,000. And they have all the things that they are gonna do for us, and we pay that part. We've already paid $4,900, I think, and then we'll receive a check for $355,000 for the finish the street bridge project. And I think, like I said, that is the only wood bridge we have left in the state, I mean, in the county.
So 40's all we're gonna be out?
Well, total, I think
49 total.
59 total, maybe a runabout, but this is the engineer,
Their part's 40.
yeah, their part's 40, which is high, but the one reason we did this is because if we went through this program, they kind of ensured us we would get the rest of the money for the bridge.
So
Do
we're
we
still
need a motion on
on
that?
track for the 59,000, this is just part of it.
This is part of it. This was the part of the 59. It's not additional, it is part of it, yes. And I think I have something, got too many things here, but it is part of the plan right here. And if anybody wants to see, here is the bridge specs right here from the state.
So you need a motion?
I need a motion to accept AEI's contract for the street bridge project.
I'll make a motion.
I second.
Motion by Larry Morphew, seconded by Dale Bevan.
Any idea when they're gonna start that project?
I have no idea when they're gonna start the project. Do you, anybody have?
We don't have a deadline.
No, we don't have a deadline, so I do not. Okay. Let's go, you just want to do a roll call on this one?
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's do a roll call.
Bennett,
Yes.
Bullock,
Yes.
Bevan,
Yes.
Morphew,
Yes.
McKinney.
Yes.
You get the part personnel.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. We need to do number 9. It's a subordination agreement. Now, my understanding is this is with Western Kentucky, or Kentucky Whiskey Company. It's an agreement that they are going to refinance their loan. And since we are second to their mortgage, we loan them some money through the CEDAR program. They need to inform us, so we just need to give them, my understanding, right, if I'm Justin, the permission to go ahead with refinancing their loan.
Yeah, if they refinance, then we would jump in front of them first because they
Yeah.
file a new mortgage, where they're just asking for us to sit back behind them, is my understanding.
So we're still gonna be second mortgage?
That's my understanding. In conversations with Mr. Chin, he'd indicated that JD had asked for this based upon a refinance, something with respect to some of their inventory. That's all I know more, is that.
We were second anyway, basically, they're just refining, they're needing to refinance.
I'm assuming this is the same,
Yeah.
it's the same company,
So I need a motion for that.
and they just need for the, for permit Judge Johnson to execute it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Motion.
Motion by Bo Bennett. Second.
Second.
Second by Michael McKinney. Let's do a roll call on this one too.
Bennett,
Yes.
Bullock,
Yes.
Bevan,
Yes.
Morphew,
No.
McKinney.
Yes.
All right, park personnel, do you have that? Okay. Normally, the judge hires personnel, but he did call me, and Bo gave me this, and he said it was okay to go ahead and put up at the park. It is a part-time at the rate of $13.99, and the name he's putting up is C.J. Henderson,
Effectively, you say?
effective 3/9/25. So that would have been, I guess, Sunday. Effective date Sunday at $13.99. C.J. Henderson, part-time at the Park Department. So I put his name up for hire,
What's the salary? How many hours?
$13.99 an
How
hour.
many hours?
Part-time, I don't know, it must be in his budget, let's
Up
see.
to 22.
Do what?
Up to 22.
Up to 22 hours.
Bennett,
Yes.
Bullock,
Is this part-time or seasonal?
Part-time,
Bullock,
yes.
Bevan,
Yes.
Markey,
Yes.
McKinney,
Yes.
Okay, we need to go into a closed session just for a few minutes. We're actually gonna break the closed sessions down into two parts, but tonight it's for litigation purposes. We're just gonna go back there shortly. We'll be right back out. I need a motion to go into closed session.
Motion.
Second.
Anybody want? All right, all in favor? All righty. Do we make a motion to go back into session?
Second.
First by Larry, did you say it, Larry? Second by Bo.
No action taken?
No action taken. Let's see what we got here. Committee reports. Does anybody have a committee report?
No.
Michael Wilsar, didn't nobody? Committee reports. All right, let's move on down to magistrates, county official comments. I'm gonna start with this. The comments, got a couple things. As everybody knows, we had a little water problem over the weekend.
Wouldn't affect it, it was a big one.
Huh?
You wouldn't affect it, it was a big one.
Yeah, it was a pretty big one,
Thank you.
yeah. But what I want to do at this time is just to say, thank you, some thank yous out there for some people that really, I do think David's out of town, he's in DC, he's working on behalf of the Delta Regional Authority, he's worked with some other judges, and they're flying back as we speak right now, so he was out of town. Eric Hickman, which is over the water department, he was out of town too, he's in Texas on vacation, so. But I want to thank the water department for working around the clock and what they did up late. I want to thank the fire departments, all the fire departments that pitched in and helped out. The wellness center for opening up their showers. The parks for opening up their shower, the county park and the water.
Fortunate fire department.
Yeah, the fire departments,
And
yeah.
showers.
And then, let's see, who else? The senior center, I think they opened up their showers. So there was a lot of people working. The road department kind of helped out, closing some roads off. I know the sheriff's department kind of helped during this part. A lot of people in the community that doesn't work for the county. There was businesses that donated, individuals that helped. I just want to thank everybody that did everything. The water's back. It's not a permanent fix. I do think that they had last night another little break at the connection, but it was fixed within 25 minutes. They're still working on the process, but we're just glad everybody has water. I know there was concern that some people said, why didn't the county do a state of emergency? State of emergency was declared Saturday morning at 10:40. Now, state of emergency, really, unless you meet a financial threshold in a certain part, it really doesn't affect it. We had to meet a $112,000 or $14,000 threshold. We went ahead just in case something happened. We did, because if we go ahead and declare it, we could apply for that money, but it never got to that point. And it was a water problem with the water district. They're the ones that had to file. I think they filed with FEMA 3 days later, so they were dealing with all that. But again, I just want to thank everybody for those that helped out during that time. Speaking of some people that helped, I would like to go ahead and make a couple motions here. For the Ohio County Wellness Center, we would like to, as the Ohio County Fiscal Court, would like to pay $1,000 towards them, towards the water, to reimburse them for opening up their showers for the public. It says, my motion reads, the Ohio County Fiscal Court is support of 2,000 citizens who experienced a water outage over several days due to a broken main water line, would like to provide program support to the Ohio County Wellness Center in the sum of $1,000 to authorize county treasurer to issue the check from account 01-5076-507-0. The Ohio County Wellness Center opened its doors and allowed citizens to shower. This will cover the water usage and extra labor that was provided to continue to clean the bathrooms. We would like to acknowledge the gratitude of the Ohio County Wellness Center for stepping up and providing services to Ohio County, and for the business that also supported those showers too. We appreciate those. But I'd like to put that in form of motion.
I'll second.
All right, second. All righty, let's do a roll call.
Bennett,
Yes.
Bullock,
Yes.
where am I?
Dale.
Okay, sorry. Pippin,
Yes.
I did it again.
Larry.
You,
Yes.
McKinney,
Yes.
Another thing, speaking of Fordsville Fire Department, you know, they, I think out of their personal pocket,
Yes, sir.
they bought, I don't know how many cases of water. Do you know how many cases of
I'm not
water?
sure, but they open showers up and
Okay.
cold water, and I believe Dundee might have too.
Okay, well, what I would like to, if any fire department, if you would look with the fire department, their chief, and if Dundee did it too. I know Dundee had a station to where the Ohio County Water Department went out there, I don't know. But
That
if
was at the-
Fordsville was
that
out,
was at- That was at the Dundee Community Center. We opened the building from there.
so did water,
They
was
gave
water
water,
purchased?
they gave water at, the Ohio County Water District gave water at the
Okay.
Dundee Community Building. I opened the doors up. for them.
Okay,
I'm
so I knew they
president.
gave water, but I think
Yes.
Fordsville, they personally bought it out of their own.
They did.
If you can find out from the chief how much they owe, I would like the court, we'll look at that next meeting to reimburse them for the water. too,
And Jason,
because-
that wasn't all they done. A lot of people down here got turned away if they had 250-gallon water tanks.
Mhm.
I was there all day Sunday with the Fordsville Fire Department, and they was turned away from Hartford. They came to Fordsville. Fordsville filled up people from Hamlin Chapel Road, the big 225-gallon tanks. They filled up 1,000-gallon tank plus there, and I think they filled up like a total of like 7 of the 225-gallon tanks.
Yeah. I know Fordsville Fire Department did a great
They did.
job helping the community.
They
and
most
that-
certainly
We
did.
would like to take care of that bill. If you can find that, you know, just bring it, let us know. And if we have to take it out of discretionary or the county funds, we will reimburse them for that.
And there was
Because we
also
appreciate
some,
that.
Jason, there was also some citizens, I think Justin posted on the Facebook, but,
Mm-hmm.
Becky and, Burnett from, Deanfield, her
Yeah.
and her husband, they brought water up, Phillips Park's place. There was, quite a few people, and some man by the name of Mike just
Yeah.
pulled up and started unloading water.
And that's what the residents, I don't, because there were so many other people that did everything.
Yes.
You know, not, even the fire departments, I don't know which one exactly, yeah, I know Fordsville, Dundee was low. Hartford opened up their water, I think there were several, and we appreciate them, but we would like to reimburse them if they were out any expense.
Well, they tried to go to Rosine to take some tanks up there for people to flush their commodes,
Mm-hmm.
and they was told by one of the assistant fire chiefs to do not come.
Well,
We didn't have
So-
water.
No, we had water, we was gonna bring it, they had,
Oh,
Fordsville had water,
okay,
they was
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
bring it to you, but they was told not to come. They told Dundee and, Mike Henry that also, so I was told by
I knew
Ryan.
I knew Dundee had a water, I don't know that, I thought Rosine had a section where they drop water, I don't know. But I would also like to thank Charlie Shields there in all this situation too, because he was keeping everybody, between Eric, we were texting back and forth, I'd like to thank him a lot, because I think he was responsible for bringing a lot of water in. He even had, showers, portable showers coming, there were 8 apiece. It come to find out we didn't need them at this point. They were coming in on Tuesday, but he had 2 trailers coming in where people could come and do showers. And he was responsible for bringing a lot of truckloads of water. I know he was busy. As one I left out, and I mean, I don't know why I left. Charlie did a lot. But again, I just want to thank the community and everybody that took part in helping during this time. And
The fifth district, water board member kept people posted too.
Yeah.
Jay Raymond, we want to thank him.
Jay, I was actually, yes, everybody did their part, because like I said, it was, and the good thing was everybody stepped up because David was out of town, and you also had Eric Hickman, which is over the water, was over town, so, but they were keeping us, we were still keeping in contact by text and going back and forth, and Charlie was keeping me informed during that time too, but anyways, thank you for everybody that helped. We're almost through this. I know we're not completely through it because we've got to drill underneath the road and then connect everything back again, but at least we have water to everybody, and we thank you for all the help, okay? So if you would just check on Fordsville for us to get back with that, we would like to reimburse them too. Okay, also too, we want to recognize some people that are here. Ohio County Skills Club, is that right? Marty Bowes, if you want to stand up and you want to recognize some of your people.
I'm gonna actually let our board members, president,
Alrighty.
secretary, I'm gonna let them come forward and give their thing. We're headed to state, to Louisville for competition.
Could you get in the mic? I can't hear you. Care to
Okay.
take the mic?
All right.
Sorry.
You can thank me later. We are headed to the state tournament for skills competition. And the categories that will be represented will be the carpentry, welding, and the electrical. And so these kids, these are part of our officers, but we have 13 kids going, and they will be competing. Some of them could move on to the nationals. And so with this, what you all are doing, we greatly appreciate it. And this will help out on the trip. And I know the kids will appreciate it also. They're looking forward to it. So we appreciate it. Thank you all.
This is from the Ohio County Court for you guys. We know how important that skilled trades are, and we want to wish you guys good luck and come back to Ohio County.
Appreciate
All right,
it.
thank you, guys.
Good luck, guys.
Thanks.
All right, is anybody else? Michael, you have anything, this court?
Nothing for the first district.
All righty. Bo?
None this time.
Dale?
None.
Larry?
I just want to clarify my vote. I will not vote for a second mortgage on the, so that's why I voted no. That's all I
Where
have.
is mine? All righty. Any county officials here in off? I don't see anybody. Got anything for sheriff's department? All right. Nobody else? All righty. Citizens. Any citizens' comments? You want to step up to the mic? If you step up to the mic, please.
My name's Delmer Cook. I live over on 505 Cook Lane.
Yeah.
Anyway, our road, it was under bond where they cut timber out, and they've been gone now since last fall. And our road, we were told that our road, that they bonded it, that our road would be fixed back. And our road is like a dang washboard, and we went from a nice chip and sealed road down to a gravel road that you gotta be careful. We've got cars that's out there that are low to the ground. They either gotta drive on the high spots or they're dragging the bottom of their cars out. And we're wanting our road fixed, I mean. And I talked to Larry last week, and he said he was gonna talk to the judge, but I wanted to come and make sure it was brought up, because as he said,
We appreciate y'all coming. Y'all come any meeting. When the judge gets back, we're gonna go out and look at it and try to get this company to, they're gonna have to return. It's their obligation to return it in as good a shape as it was.
but I mean, we had a nice road
I
before
know,
they
I
come.
couldn't
2
see
years,
it.
they were out there 2 years hauling logs out with a tractor and trailers. And as you said, their road that they built on out back is really better than the road that we've got now.
What it is, you can't they have to be completed before you can get them to, but it's their obligation to put it back as good or better than it was.
Who's the name of the company, sir?
Not that I,
You don't know, okay,
It should be registered at the road department.
okay. So it should be, that's, yeah, we need to hope, see if it's registered. David is out of town, so as far as Larry, he has been out of town since last, so,
But for 2 years,
well, I don't know about that, yeah.
they hauled out on 18-wheelers. Plus they built probably 2-mile road through the woods with triaxles loaded with gravel. They bought 550 acres back there, so it took them a full 2 years. And there'd be 4 and 5 and 6 loads of timber going out every day. And we feel like that we need a road fixed back.
I agree with you.
Like Steve said, or Delmer, we had a good chip and seal road, now we're running on gravel. And someone did come out and they done a little bit of work on the center, but these vehicles, my wife's car, don't set that high off the ground. And when you pay several $1,000s for a vehicle and drag the bottom of it, out of it, that's no fun. And so, you know, does any of y'all live on a gravel road? No. I've lived on a dirt road, but I don't want to go back, I want to go forward.
I didn't recognize you. Did you start
You
talking?
didn't know who
I
I
know
was,
exactly
did
who
you?
you are now.
Now you know.
Yeah, I'd heard your voice. I was like, I can't
Yeah.
sing anymore. Would you leave us a phone number and we'll have David, I don't know. Go ahead.
my phone number is 270-999-0250.
Okay, 0250.
Yes.
Your name again, I'm sorry?
It's Delmer Cook.
Delmer. Okay. Mike, do you want to leave your number too?
270-274-1115.
All right. Thank you, guys.
We just hated that the judge wasn't here, you know, but, you know, that couldn't be helped, and so,
We'll relay these and hopefully.
I know you will,
We'll
yeah, I
relay.
know. Appreciate y'all's
I'll get
time.
back with you guys.
Anybody else in the public like to speak? Kyle?
My name's Kyle Addington, if y'all don't know, and I become part of Ohio County Archery Club about 6 months ago with my son. This is Christopher Jordan, he's the head coach.
Closer.
I'm sorry, and I'm a little nervous, but it is what it is. I don't do this all the time, but so I come in contact with this group, and we started shooting with them, Ohio County Archery, about 6 months ago, which was indoor, and we really took to it. My son started shooting and really likes it, and so I become a coach to go through a whole deal with S3DA. That's the club we're under. So anyway, I did that, and we're coming into a different season now. I'm learning it's an outdoor 3D season, and so it brought a whole new problems, whole new area of problems. One of them was we didn't have a place to shoot outside where we could grow this club. So I reached out to Larry and the judge and Bo Wright, and they got right on it. They've got that part taken care of. So now we're down to targets, and I feel like to help these youth out, we had about 35 shoot indoor. We placed at regions, we placed at state, we even placed at national level, which was about 38 states. They shoot in Owensboro. So anyway, I feel like it's a great thing for the community. I think we could grow it, but we're needing some help on some targets. And I've talked to several people. Seemed like the ball was rolling in my favor, so I wanted to present it, see if I could get it done.
My understanding, was it on bills and claims?
Is this a check
Yes.
to M&L Event Services?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
$6,000?
Yes, ma'am.
I got it.
You got it? Okay, good. So I appreciate you guys doing
Want us to
that.
mail it to Dan or give it to you?
Chris, what do you
We just
think?
take it, and then that way we can overnight it, so we can
Yeah.
get it to them.
Yeah, the problem is, we had a deadline, you have to get them paid, or you lose them. So that's why we were pushing, and we're gonna have to overnight it to them. So if we could do that, we'll send it out in the morning, and they'll get it they need it by Friday, so.
Get done, I'll walk that way and
Yeah,
follow me.
I really appreciate it, and I don't even care to come back and kind of, I think we can grow this thing, and I appreciate y'all taking some concern in it. It means a lot to us to do that, and with the county part being involved, so,
Have you already
Surely
got the
does.
check written out?
yeah, so thank you all so much. We appreciate it, we sure
In
do.
Owensboro, we set up a food trailer, and I mean, there was people from all over.
Yeah, so you were there, yeah, right, it was huge, wasn't it?
Archery's, it's a
You
growing.
couldn't, I don't know how many shooters was there, Chris, how many?
There was just shy of
Yeah.
1,000 shooters.
1,000
so there's
shooters.
16 states represented. Our,
Yeah.
our youth team, or our Eagle team, came in third at national out of 93 other
Yeah.
Eagle teams. So, I mean, we're,
This facility at the park should really, really grow this thing, so, should be good. Yeah, it's actually been going for 4 years. hasn't
yeah,
it?
this
It's
is our
just-
4th year.
It's just needed some help getting off the ground, so,
Okay, we
yeah,
appreciate it.
thank you all,
Appreciate
appreciate
it,
it.
guys, thank you. All right, anybody else? Anything to say? Nobody else? We got, okay.
Hold on just a second, hold on, sir.
Well, hey, listen, I'm gonna go ahead, but, Mr. Cook and Mr. Doherty,
Yes.
we just found out, just got a text, we were texting, it was bonded. So, sometimes they slide through there and they're not bonded and not.
We knew they were bonded.
Okay, we just wanted to make sure, so we get the text, it was bonded.
The church where I pastor, one of the road workers, Jason Burden,
Yeah,
yeah, so,
Okay. yeah, it was bonded.
yeah.
Mr. Taylor?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Is that
Yeah.
close enough to the, I guess it was a meeting 2 weeks ago. We were throwing a lot of questions at David. I noticed most of y'all were silent, and I don't blame you, about the solar panels. So this is our bi-weekly gripe session against the solar panels, but, solar farm. But, we asked him what the economic benefit was gonna be to quantify it. And he said, it'd be $1 million in occupational tax alone for construction. So we figured it up. And at best, it would be $100,000. So I just wanted to get that on the record that his math was way off. And so, given the fact that some of these other counties are encountering a lot of problems with these solar farms that aren't fulfilling their obligations, they're putting moratoriums on them. The county's gonna get $100,000, at best, on occupational tax. There'll be some increased, tax revenue. We still vehemently oppose this thing, that the benefit of this is far outweighed by the cost, and to our neighborhood, to our county, and, and we look at it, and I know, Mr. Chin, he's pushed it, saying the county needs power. But this is going to interconnect with Big Rivers, which serves Kenergy, serves, I think, Jackson Purchase. Our industrial park out there is served by Warren Rural Electric that doesn't even interconnect with Big Rivers. And so it won't get any of this power. And, I mean, it may get power from Unionburg County Solar Farm through TVA. But, we just, we want to continue to, and I think too, I kind of want to apologize. This is not a personal attack on you all. And I think at times we've probably been mad at you, which is unjust. And we shouldn't be, but we still very much oppose it. And we're going to continue to push to get this MOU vacated. We just do not think that it was, we think you all were pushed into that by unfaithful or negotiation by Scout Energy. I think they presented things to you all that were not true, that led you, it forced you all to to sign that MOU, which, your ordinance would have protected us. The MOU killed us. And we just wanted to voice our opinion. We wanted to get it on record too, or I did, that, the economic benefit proposed by Mr. Johnson to me is poorly calculated. You just put it that way. So anyhow, I appreciate your time. Just wanted to get that on record.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Anybody else? All righty. We do have one more thing on the agenda, and we've asked to put it on the bottom of the agenda just for the fact that it's personnel. We're going to go into closed session. No action is going to be taken when we come out. Well, I think the only thing that might happen if we come out is that we are going to have a special called meeting Thursday at 5 o'clock, just for the purpose of hiring somebody if we decide to do that. We're looking at the treasurer position, personnel. So we don't know if we're going to be in there 5 minutes or we're going to be in there 30 minutes. That's why we went ahead and had you guys do your speaking. So if that way you wanted to go, but we are going to go into a closed session for personnel. Can I have a motion for that?
So moved.
All right. First and second. Thank you, guys. Thank you. You're more welcome to stay if you want to. All in favor, say aye.